All right, everybody, we're back here at Spawn Fly Fish, and we're going to show off another similar fly to the last video we did, but this one we're going to be using in small trout streams. Also, again, using a Ahrex FW550 size 10, but this time we will be pairing it with our 5.5 slotted football bead. And this is our smallest bead. That can be used for a wide variety of things, from shrimp, small streamers, nymphs, and a little leech like the one that we're about to tie today. So, just like you would any other bead, slide that onto the hook prior to tying anything in, and we're going to secure that with some lead-free wire wraps. Just a couple here. Weight's gonna come from the tungsten in this football bead. You don't have to worry about the weight coming from the lead-free wraps. If I can get this on there. Okay, close enough. Hard to do it with a fly this small. We had to reposition the camera. All right, so we will secure those wraps using some thread now. Make sure that that bead's not gonna move around. Perfect, like so. All right, for this one, we're gonna be taking some of the fluff off of the hen saddles, but this is really comparable to a Super Boo from Whiting Farms, or you can just use a little bit of marabou here. It's just fine. And you just need a little pinch of it. We're gonna tie that on the underneath side of this fly. And when pulling it off the hen saddle, there's gonna be all this extra fluff. No problem. Just gonna cut that off and clean it up. Perfect. Like so. Make sure those fibers are all trapped and going back along the fly, as you can see right there. All right. Now we're gonna work our way back. We are going to take some olive medium UTC wire. Don't need very much of this. Small or brassy would also work here. I have the medium today, so that's what we're gonna go with. We're just gonna secure that wire down, facing backwards, and we're gonna leave it there. And we're gonna work our thread up to the front, just behind that football bead. Similar to our last fly, we're gonna take some Spawn Simi Seal Polykeet. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna dub it onto the thread. Now you can use some dubbing wax, or you can use a little bit of super glue in there. I'm not going to on this fly, but you can do it if that's something you'd like a little extra durability on. And I'm just gonna wrap this dubbed Simi Seal back towards that UTC wire. You don't need a lot of it. Hit that wire there. And then we're gonna wrap back up to the football bead. Again, you don't need a lot. Sparsely dubbing this onto the thread. And you can do a little bit of a taper here if you want, with a little more semi-seal in the front, just like so. All right, then we're gonna take our UTC wire. We're just gonna wrap that up the shank of the hook, like so. I'll lock that wire into place. Snip off the extra. Add a couple more thread wraps to really secure it. And then we're going to cover up this white thread. You could use Sharpie, or you could use a little more dubbing like I'm going to use right now. Pull that into the grooves of your lead-free wire. Snip that off. So now we're just about done. As you can see, we got a little leech here, and this would work great as is. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a brushing to it and get some of those fibers to come out and come loose. Just like so. Again, like I said, I'll be using this little leech using our spawn football bead for trout in the streams here in Western Washington. And this is a great little fly that I would highly recommend adding to your arsenal. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any questions, be sure to comment in the section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for joining, and see you next time.